Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Revelations, and here we are, we're at the end. Ezio is on his way out of Cappadocia and we're going to do sequence 8 and 9 and finish up both. Ezio, well, let's put it this way, we're going to see a little bit of Ezio, we're going to see some Desmond, we're going to see some Clay, we're going to see some Altair. It's going to be glorious. We're going to finish Revelations and put that story behind us as we move forward. As we look at it now, Ezio's leaving Cappadocia, and Prince Ahmed has basically threatened Sofia. So today we're going to talk about Prince Ahmed and his brother Salim as we finish up. Getting tired of that kill the coward Templar den before he escapes. That's for sure.
Citizens of the Empire and travelers from foreign lands take heed. By order of the Janissaries, new restrictions apply to all who travel to and from the city. Note that a reward of 10,000 akçe will be given without question to anyone who brings in information that leads to the immediate arrest of the suikastçı, Ezio Auditore.
He's just like, nope. Bye, Felicia. Definitely gonna talk to this guy.
Root out the madmen and kill them.
And we're gonna take our money back. Because I'm cheap. Bank deposit. Probably gonna leave it. I don't really need it. Oh, that's I know what that is. That is a essentially just a random mission that pops up. This was the first essentially random citizen mission that the Assassin's Creed franchise tried. You'd see it come back in Unity. Yeah, because Rogue and Black Flag focused on the ship missions. You might, quote unquote, have seen it in 3, but I think they gave you so many other side missions that they didn't do that, because there was like the Fight Club. They left me, I don't remember. Okay, so as we're headed towards this sequence, we're going to talk about Prince Ahmed. And we'll talk about Salim in sequence 9, because that's kind of where he shows up. Spoiler alert. So Prince Ahmed would be born around 1466, and he was the oldest son of Sultan Bayezid II. In his younger years, he would be provisional governor of Amasya, which was poised closer to Constantinople than his brothers. So essentially, between that and his favorite Bayezid's favoritism, he was essentially the crown prince. While his father was fighting Salim, Ahmed was tasked with suppressing the Sakulu, or as I have written here, the Sakili. I think that was an autocorrect issue. It was the Sakulu rebellion. It was in Anatolia, so what we saw within the crown city there was about... Why do I just not have enough money? I do not. Let's bring up the bracers. That's going to do the most for me. So, while he was what he would do instead of fighting, he would go and instead of fighting on the battlefield, what he would do is he would try to win by winning the soldiers to his side, which of course would cause discontent in his own heart. So, after all of that, he would declare himself Sultan of Anatolia,
Really?
and then would go to war with Salim. And he would go to war with Salim after he forced their father, Bayezid, to abdicate the throne, which we'll get into when we talk about Salim. Ahmed would end up being defeated in battle near the Yenshir, Bursa, on April 24th, 1513, then arrested and executed shortly thereafter. So, didn't turn out well for Ahmed. Not at all. Someone's turned over one, oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took 7 to cut down this man.
You have earned your rest, brother. Requiescat in pace.
That's actually the first death that hit me hard when I first saw it.
Brothers, sisters, the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
He's pissed. Yeah, so angry. But I would be too. But we're talking about the first time that I saw that and how it touched me. What it maybe had something to do with the fact that the very first time I played this game, I played it for 36 straight hours. The long story of it, long story short, I guess, way to explain it, is Assassin's Creed Revelations was the first game that I rented from Redbox. So I thought I had to return it the next night, not realizing that I could return it, keep it for more than one night.
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmed, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I will open that library, and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
So... Oh, forgot this cutscene's not over yet.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed killed as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A qanun that applies to all in equal measure.
Them! Stand back!
Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
I guess just killing everybody with Aerostorm didn't count. Totally forgot what I was saying before that cutscene came up, though. That's kind of embarrassing. If I remember right, now that I think about it, is we were talking about the little side missions in Assassin's Creed 3. I think they put enough of what was it? There was like fighting and hunting. I think there was more fighting, hunting. Jeez, what was the other one? I feel like there was another one, because they did it in like clubs, which was kind of a cool thought process. How do I get out of here? There's a gate. I'm not here to deal with those guys. Guess I'll start by talking to this guy and taking his money. I give up.
They are a gangrenous curse, slowly spreading.
I've never seen stranger man.
Behold, Iris. The assassins who
Wish those beggars would go away, that's for sure.
Brazil Harry Flair! That's something about that cloak. So familiar. You will not get off so easily.
Guess we're gonna get out of here.
Carnets! He's getting away! Hyaxi! Losing!
I am also going to... Actually, I'm going to go kill that guy. If I have the opportunity, I am going to...
Broken his leash.
Not that way, Ezio. Excuse me. Hope they don't kill those two assassins that I called. But if I get the opportunity, I'm going to try my best to get the achievement for parachuting on a zipline. Which I haven't come... That is amazing. Totally amazing. Oh, that's great. Where is this guy?
Not be fooled by tall tales of honor, false notions of justice.
Oh, that made me laugh. Oh, that was a good laugh. Very good laugh. Kill that guy. I'm gonna do it with poison style. Poison style. Nope. No.
Aman Tanrım! Hey! Assassin! I'm only visiting! I don't know
I need to get over there and get my axe. Unless this guy's got one. Not the axe I want though. But I'll take it. Thank you. Let that guy swing around with my axe. Which, now that I look at it, it was very probably the same one. Monster's Dance. 3 civilians, all these poisoned. Sweet! I did not expect that to happen. Thanks, dude. Swinging his sword around. Did not expect to get that achievement. That one makes me pretty happy. Alright, let's see if I can... Thumbs up there. Let's see if I can see one from right here. That's a pretty steep one. I bet if I jump from that post, I can parachute onto that zip line. Not. Okay. So let's see if I can do this.
Language fails to offer a means of describing.
See if I can jump off this tower onto that zip line. Hello, Eagle. Alright, so where is it? You can barely see it. I went through it. Oh, I have to drop. So I have to get... Alright, let's try it one more time.
Absolutely beyond my comprehension.
I have to get to it and then hit the drop button, the B button, because I'm playing on an Xbox. Alright.
Such grace.
Not sure if that went right or wrong.
It will not happen again.
Clearly, it didn't do what I wanted it to, or what I like to call it, which I got from Xbox YouTube channel. Oh, there's another. Nope, clearly I'm not doing it right, so I'm done using it. Not even gonna mess with it. Not gonna do it. Nope. Collect the tower. I wonder if I go right into the hideout, if that'll start the cutscene. Wonder. Nope. Nope. I guess the answer is a yes. Oh, I almost knocked my glasses off here. That itch. Alright, here we go. Let's go mess up my Ahmed. Well, again, we're going to wait until sequence 9 to talk about Salim. So I have a question. When he did the last one, he had all 4 of them at the desk in front of him. Did he wait to do the sequence until he got back to the hideout with the other ones, or did he take them with him to Cappadocia?
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
But he didn't know his
It would be
name.
an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, and wait for my command.
So, did he essentially just promote that guy to mentor? Because Yusuf was the de facto mentor. I believe that's the term, with de facto, not de jure, or however it is. But so does he get the title, or is he just master dude?
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, The keys. First, the girl. She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off.
That's a woman.
She's all yours.
Just in case you didn't notice, because clearly he didn't. Luckily, the don't want to call it an achievement. The beginning we had to climb this in 60 seconds, so getting up this counter in 100 isn't too big of a deal. So I am curious to kind of, I'm not going to do it, but I am kind of curious what happens when the time runs out, if they just kind of drop her.
تشكرا efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
At first I thought that was the Romany lady, but it looks to be not her. Yeah. Let's see it. Oh, kick her to cut her down. That's nice.
Are you hurt?
Only her pride.
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run!
Yay, more kart races. It's not like I have any choice.
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, well. You have come to see me off.
Yeah, that went better than I anticipated.
Hold on! Hang on, Sophia!
You didn't do what he told you.
Ezio!
You know, like, if I was Ahmed there, I would just try to, like, run him over. Like, just move the cart over and trample him.
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on!
Obviously.
We don't want to do that.
Oh no.
soldiers, up ahead!
I see them.
Then we can't do doubles there. Like he takes that hook blade and just puts it down their face, just like and it claws up.
Forgive me.
Sophia, you must be careful!
Oh, I know.
Steel yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Someone across his throat. Not used to riding Ezio, come on. No. Yeah, this tower.
Oh my! Please move!
Really, you went around the church?
Your determination would be charming. It was not so infuriating.
Glad I fought the new armor.
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
They don't know what a parachute is, what I can do with it. Not sure. Oh, just look like he clobbered in the back of the head. Not what to do. Oh, that's pretty good. No, I got it. Cool.
Ezio, look!
You had been a thorn in my side.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
Yeah, to admit, this is pretty cinematic. The way he's jumping all over and stuff. I can't fight back, I just can't block. Oh, you gotta be on top. Alright. So, that's going an awful long way. I'm fairly certain that if you're falling this far, you're gonna be paced when you hit. Okay. Oh, he had another parachute. And it slowed them both down. Okay. Because he's still hung out like he was a mouse or a rat or something. I don't know.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh!
Soldiers! Salim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Salim! Stop! Please!
Welcome to Salim, the first.
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Salim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
So, Salim first was born in either 1470 or 1471. He would succeed his father as Ottoman Sultan on April 24th, 1512, after Sultan Bayezid II announced the apparent to be Salim's older brother, Ahmed. Salim would rebel, and defeating Bayezid, he would send him to Damtoka.
Bill, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
And Bayezid would die before even reaching Damtoka.
Here it comes. What is that? What's going on? This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion. What are you doing? What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Don't do this. I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
I was thinking about this one, and to me, it's like he took them together so the Animus would think they were one. So he'd push him into the portal, and then when he got deleted, the Animus would think all of it was deleted. At least that's the way I read that.
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
So, a little bit more about Salim. After defeating his father, he would have the support of the Janissaries. He'd put his brother Ahmed to death, as well as his nephews, to eliminate any potential pretenders to the throne. Best known for conquering the Mamelukes and gaining the territory of the Levant, Hejaz, Tehama, and Egypt. By his death on September 22nd, 1520, his conquests would grow by about 70%. That's how much land they would gain. Officially, he would pass of serpents. I don't know what that is. From spending too much time on horseback. Actually, I do know what that is. It wasn't I looked it up because I was confused. Apparently, it is some form of skin infection from too much contact with horse leather. So essentially, he was on horseback so much that he gained a skin infection and died. Okay. Some believe, though, that he could have died of cancer or was poisoned, and others even think it could have been plague, as that was prevalent in the Ottoman Empire at that time.
This way. Such a climb.
Here we go. Let's finish sequence 9 and see what lies on the other side of the door, shall we?
È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn Ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me.
So he just made a comment about the Order starting thousands of years ago, when so far, Origins has been shown as the start of the Order, the start of the Hidden Ones, which is only 1,500 years before this. So either we're going to see something in Odyssey about the Order stretching back even farther under a different name, and then eventually all these groups coming together to form an assassin group. So it's going to be
for 3
interesting,
decades,
the tale that's told.
I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
So essentially she just told him he was low. He was low.
The end of the road.
So if you look at it real quick, the centaur here. Way too many keyholes. I think that's a crab, but it could be an octopus. Not sure. That's only got 2 keyholes, so that's not it. I'm not sure what the other one is right there. The one with 6 or 7 keyholes, maybe even 8. But that's clearly not it. Too many keyholes. Let's see what we got up here. We have person. That's got too many keyholes. So the only one we can do here is the eagle.
What do you hope to find behind that
5.
door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom.
That's not right either.
He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets.
Let's see if I can
both troubling and strange.
I'm gonna do it without
knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
If I can do this without eagle vision, that
you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Pretty epic.
Ezio.
So. Oh, that's a good one. I did it without eagle vision. First time I've ever done that.
You had better come
I'll take it.
I plan to.
So keep in mind here, watch Ezio walk in here and keep an idea, watch what he does. Like he starts lighting all of these torches, and that's kind of indicative of foreshadowing. I know I'm spoiling it a little bit, but I get excited. I wonder who the other chairs belong to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 11 chairs. I thought maybe they would have a 12th chair, and then try to play along like it's meant as the 12 tribes of Israel or something like that. But that's clearly not it. But it was just thought.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
Well, he says that twice in this game. Yusuf and Altair. It's pretty amazing, because he said it all the time in Brotherhood, and well, essentially after he kicked the crap out of Vieri in 2. And he killed a handful of people in this one, I thought. Other than what's his face?
You have seen to my books?
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
So Dareem is like 60, because I think it said Altair was 92 at this point.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
See, this was the foreshadowing I thought I saw.
Of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria. If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
I almost wasn't strong enough to do it. So this apple, if I remember right, was destroyed by the Templars, so I wonder how they got it. Got a nice padded, comfy chair. I don't know where he got the metal for the keys. Did the apple tell him how to make it? And what did Ezio do with him when he was done? Templars had to have found him. That's the only way they could get the apple after the door's sealed.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening.
Not my axe. It's the sword he started the game with.
I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed, to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries? Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
I think he can see him. And that's why.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after. each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place.
I wonder if that's the, I don't know longitude and latitude, if that's where they got for the longitude and latitude from the Da Vinci disappearance.
It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
That one was sad.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Pretty good animations here at the end. Beautiful for a 360
look,
game.
His vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
Been in there long enough to get some glowy tattoos and some
I know what we
scruff.
need to do.
Oh, wait. The Da Vinci DLC. Yep, because there He saw the recordings for the longitude and latitude. There we go. That's where it is, where it ties from. So that was the end of Desmond and Ezio and Altair's story. So let's hop into Clay's story, finish him up, and finish up Assassin's Creed Revelations, shall we? End of the line.
Your eyes are now open. Help Desmond Miles.
I will.
They must all suffer as we suffered.
Wish I could run. Okay. Is there a wall there that I'm not seeing? Nope. Oh, this is gonna get frustrating pretty quick, ain't it? That was close. Timing is rough on this one. All the symbols that I used to 2012.
Ability activated.
Try it, where we go. One more. Now, if my memory serves, which sometimes it does not, there's an achievement for crossing this area without dying. Am I gonna go for that? No. Ooh. There goes that achievement. Totally forgot that was there. So I have to jump over this. There's another one there. That was a poor jump. This one was even worse. I need to be higher. Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Did not think I was gonna make it. See, it's a doable achievement if you are patient, like extremely much more patient than I am, tend to be at times. See, it's doable. Absolutely by far doable. That's where I wish I could run. Run, 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 run. Run into my end. I think. So that was what's called the river Styx.
Access granted.
How they saw it. Or the Greek, I think. River of the Dead. And this is what looks like Abstergo's entry point. But what it truly is, I think, is the Animus. I don't remember how to get out of here. Because that's the room we came in. Much rather walk along this than the springboards. Well, at least I remembered that. Don't remember if this had anything to do with it or not. Oh, I see now. There's a hole over here in the corner. Totally forgot about that.
Data upload initiated.
Don't ask. I don't know. No bloody idea. Goodbye. Surprised? I'm not. As long as this doesn't turn out like the last of Desmond's missions in this stupid thing, I think we'll be alright. Because for those of you who remember, I took 25 minutes to do that one. Let's get those out here. Shiny. Oh, I remember this one. That's not gonna make this a pain in the butt. So I essentially have to be super quick. Start. Oh good, there's a ledge here that I didn't quite know about. Oh, looky there. Let it go up. What? All right. Well, all right. At least this time I saw the hand on the far side, on the side over there. Take that. Definitely will take that one. I should, in theory, let's see how this works. No, I essentially have to get out to the center because the roof is way too low. But I have a block dropper. Essentially what I'm going to call it. I'm not sure. That went up like the elevator in Desmond's level, didn't it?
DNA and memory scanned. Upload complete. Quarantining construct Clay Casmeric.
We are nothing.
That is the end of Clay's life, essentially. If he...
Thursday, January 27, 2011, 2 p.m.
Hi, Clay, it's your dad. Pick up the phone. I know we haven't talked in a long time. I'm fixing the back porch. It's hotter than hell out here, and I could use a hand. Call me. Let me know you're okay.
If you couldn't... It's hard... This one is hard to realize. Clay's dad essentially beat him as a kid and wanted nothing to do with him. Well, I wouldn't say he wanted nothing to do with him. He wanted him to do stuff for him and essentially pay his bills. Church. He would infiltrate Abstergo twice, find out about the Animus Project, get recruited in the Animus Project, find out Lucy was a Templar, be killed because he found it, upload his mind and his memories into the Animus, basically because Juno asked him to, and was asked by Juno, essentially, to guide Desmond. And that's essentially where we are, and the ending should... Don't remember that happening. Out of my control. Beautiful view, though. There it is. I think. No. Because I don't think this is the end. Because I think there's a glitch within the Animus. I think. Find out in a hot second. And if...
So, we're in agreement. Reach your goal, then get out of there.
Yep, this is the same thing over and over again. You have to get the true ending, you have to collect all of the notes and all the fragments and all that stuff, and then finish level 7. Actually, no, that'll take too much time to go through and do that. But it's just the same thing over and over again until you find everything, and then they tell you essentially what I just told you. So with that said, we're going to close Assassin's Creed Revelations today, and tomorrow we will come back and talk about what the big golden man talked about. We will be starting Assassin's Creed 3, American Revolution. Yeah, and we'll just keep on chugging along to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been Mr. Nose. I hope you have enjoyed the game as much as I have enjoyed showing it to you. If you like what I do, take a look in the description for my social media and my website. And until then, have a great night.